Hello, Facebook. I was just talking to Instagram, getting everybody here on the tech. Let me check one thing. I'm gonna check on my iPad to make sure I'm actually streaming in the right places. That would be good, right? All right, there I am. We are having a thunderstorm today. So far, so good though. So if anything gets wonky, I'll just have to get back to you. I'll hop on later, but hopefully everything will be fine for this live training. Happy Friday Eve day to everybody. This is one of my favorite parts of the week. We've got Facebook down here on my laptop, so that's why you see me looking down here. Facebook and YouTube. I've got Instagram up here on my phone, so that's why you see me looking up here. And I'm so glad to see everybody. If you're catching this on Facebook, I want you to go to StreamYard.com/Facebook and give permission for me to see your name in the comments. Because when I go to StreamYard at the end, it'll just say Facebook user, and that's no fun. And Instagrammers, I would love to see your hearts, your smiles, smiley face emojis. Drop your comments, send me a DM. I will check this after the live, and I'll be able to see if you were on live with me and if you had a question. Today, we are going to just pull back the curtain and have some honest discussion about the fear of failure. Is it helpful? Is it hurtful? What's going on up in that upstairs in between your ears? But first, I want to introduce myself. If I'm new to you and you're new to me, I'm Tracy Beavers, and I'm your business and sales coach. And my passion is helping you, the small business owner, solopreneur, build the business of your dreams, get the income that you seek, consistent income with repeat clients, and have time for your family along the way. It is all possible, I promise. I work with my clients to lay out a clear roadmap of action steps, easy to follow, so they can build their businesses with their blinders on, not go all squirrely, like we talked about. I think it was last week, how a coach can help you, like that analogy I used of being on the dark road, and you've got your headlights on the car, and all you can see when the headlights are shining is exactly what's in front of you on the road. You can't see anything else on the sides. That's what a coach does for you. That's what I do for my clients. You can put your blinders on and just focus and go. So reach out to me if you're interested in what we can accomplish together. Your success is always my priority. Your success is more important to me than anything else. I always love to shout out my private clients. I have a client that in only 30 days of coaching with me, she added 500 new people to her audience. That's huge, you guys. In 30 days, 500 new people. And okay, this is incredible. So we made one tweak to her social media content, one. And she went from consistent $500 a week in income to $2,500 in a week income, consistent. One tweak, 500% increase per week in her income. And we have the launch of her next offer all mapped out step by step. I cannot wait to see what happens with this launch and how her business continues to explode. She was flabbergasted, and I was so excited. And my students in the Business Visibility Made Easy program were meeting today for our live coaching call of the week. They're working through their social media. They're maxing out their profiles. They're jumping into Facebook groups and making connections. They're moving, they're shaking, and I am so proud of them. I've got a few one-to-one coaching spots left available. So if you want one, reach out and let's set a free information call. It's free. It's a short call. I want to know what you want. I want to know what you need. I want to help you max out your business. And I know I sound like a bragger when I say I'm really good at what I do and I can help you get there, but it's the truth. I'm really good at helping my clients. 500% income increase in a week and consistent, steady, holding over weeks. That's pretty amazing. If you're here live or catching the replay, both are great. Just give me a heart emoji, a smiley face, a hey Tracy, whatever it is, and let me know that you're here. Throw your questions and comments in the chat. As I said, Facebook, I can see yours on the StreamYard when I go back to it after the live is over. And Instagram, I'll be able to see yours because I'm screen recording. So I'm going to send you a DM and thank you for joining me live. And if you have a question, shoot it to me. Let's get it answered. And I also always like to know what you think. All right, and YouTubers, I can't forget about you. Comment, I will see it. Okay, so here we go. Today's training, that old fear of failure. Like Jen Sincero talks about how it is like the banana peel in the sidewalk, right? You're tooling along, growing your business, and you're walking down the sidewalk and you hit that banana peel. Well, the fear of failure is one of those banana peels in business. And I want to ask you a question. Is your fear of failure eclipsing your motivation to succeed? Is your fear of failure eclipsing your motivation to succeed? Is it? Because be honest with me, we're on the honor system here, because it has at times for me. And I think it happens for all of us. As business owners and entrepreneurs, our egos and our identity are completely intertwined. There's a hard word to say. Say that 5 times fast. Intertwined with our work, right? It's all that our ego, our identity, it's our work, it's our passion, it's our baby. All of it's all jumbled together in a big old knot. So when things aren't going the way we want them to, when a prospect says no, or they completely ghost us, which we've all had it happen, we can feel that so deeply. And it's so hard not to take it personally. We've got this insecurity about doing things incorrectly, which can keep us paralyzed and keep us stuck. So let's talk about why, as humans, we want to avoid rejection and failing at all costs, and how we as business owners can work past that and gain confidence daily, knowing that we are making the right decisions to grow our businesses. Okay, I want to ask you another question, full of questions today. Are you, and be honest, are you a perfectionist? Any hands up? Any hands up? Okay, I've been guilty of this. We're all guilty of it. I have clients that literally, they'll just be describing what they're doing, and I'll just say, are you trying to make it perfect? And they're like, yeah, I guess I am trying to make it perfect. Choosing to do nothing, or fixing something until you think it's perfect. Either staying stuck and doing nothing, or working and never launching the thing. That doesn't help you. You cannot wait until something is perfect before you take action, before you get it out into the world, before you dive into the deep end of the pool and do it. And let me tell you, based on experience, all this stuff that I tell y'all every week comes from experience. You can't do it. You've got to muster your confidence enough to throw that spaghetti at the wall, knowing that it might not stick and it might fall and make a huge old mess. But you know what? You got to start somewhere. You're going to learn from it. That's going to make you a smarter business owner. Did you learn how to ride a bike the first time you got on one? And don't, if anybody out there really did, I need video proof. Did you know how to walk immediately after you were born? Well, my Instagram connection, there we go. My Instagrammers are back. My Instagram connection just went wah, wah, probably because of the weather. But did you know how to walk immediately after you were born? No. Or did you know how to walk effectively and wonderfully, and you were just striding all over the living room when you finally decided to get up from crawling? No, you didn't. You've heard me say this. You've heard this probably everywhere. Done is better than perfect, and progress over perfection is the way to go. Messy action, throwing the spaghetti at the wall, is better than doing nothing. Don't wait for everything to line up perfectly before you take action, because it's not going to. It's just not. That's not life. That's not business. That's not how things work. Confident people move forward through the fear that, is it going to be a success? Is it going to be a failure? Either way, we're moving forward, and we're going to learn, and we're going to get better with every single step. Action brings clarity. Write that on a sticky note, stick it on your laptop, on your phone, on your notepad, on your forehead, on your bathroom mirror. Action brings clarity. If it's one thing I know for sure in all these years in business, that is the truth. It's scary because you're like, is my action going to be the right one? Action brings clarity. And here's the thing. Listen to me when I say this. Haters are going to hate. So if you're worried about what other people think of you, ask yourself, do these people pay my bills and take care of my family? Do they? Do they pay your bills and do they take care of your family? No, they don't. So block out the noise. Those people are not your people. Would it surprise you to know that just this past week, I've been dealing with some haters? Yeah, me dealing with haters. And I'm like, what is happening? First of all, what is wrong with people? Second of all, but I had to shake it off. It bothered me. It bothered me a while. And my business besties know I was voxering back and forth. I was like, what is going on? And they were finally like, you got to let this go. Those people are not your people. And they're not. So even I deal with people like that. I want you to surround yourself with business owners like the ones that are here on Instagram, the ones that are here in the Facebook group and on YouTube. They are going to cheer you on when you go live on Facebook with lipstick on your teeth. Yeah, that was me. I did that. Or when you're deep into your live training, does anybody remember this moment a few months ago? You're the only one home and your Labrador suddenly decides halfway through your live training that, oh yes, I need to go to the bathroom right now. And he's at the screen door. Yeah. And then he couldn't wait for me to get finished before he had to come back in the house. And I was like, I literally had to say, hold on, I'll be right back. It happens. Things are not going to be perfect. Okay, moving on. Another question for you. Be honest with me. Are you afraid of succeeding? Truth bomb. Are you afraid of succeeding? There's the what if I fail? There's the what if I succeed? Oh crap. What if this all works out? The fear of succeeding sounds stupid, right? Sounds like, oh God, well, success, bring it on. The fear of succeeding can be just as strong as the fear of failing. I know that doesn't make common sense. It's not intuitive. It's maybe surprising you, but it's the truth. What if everybody ends up buying all your products and services? What if the phone never stops ringing? What if you aren't perfectly delivering happiness to your clients 100% of the time? What if you're not good enough? There's that ugly thought. Once again, you're only human. You're going to work to deliver your best. You're going to know that sometimes you're going to fall short. It's not always going to be perfect. But I want you to have confidence and move forward through the fear of not being good enough. Do not let that stall you. Being a business owner comes with a lot of trial and error. If you don't engage in it, you're going to miss your best opportunities to make yourself and your business better. Sometimes our best ideas come from all the crap we got wrong. I mean, if that's happened for me, I'm like, oh, wow, okay. That was a miserable fail, but I got a great idea from it. So embrace the failure and ask yourself, what can I learn from it? So here's some things to keep in mind, some tips that you can take with you today. When that old fear, that old banana peel of fear is laying in the sidewalk, ready for you to slip over it and take you down, here's some things I want you to do. I want you to feel the fear and do it anyway. Now, that is the title of a really great book written probably 1,000,000 years ago, given to me in my 20s, which was 1,000,000 years ago, when I was so focused on being perfect that I was missing out on fun. I was missing out on life. I was missing out on opportunities. I want you to feel the fear. I want you to acknowledge it and go, oh, I see you. I see you, fear. Last time you showed up, you were wearing a green dress. Today you're showing up wearing a red dress. I see you, because it's going to keep showing up, right? So recognize it. Then I want you to ask yourself, what's it based on? Is it based on facts? Or is it based on some BS story that you're telling yourself that you made up in your head? Or some crappy remark that somebody made to you in junior high? Or some teacher made to you? Or some adult person who should have known better, who said something really crappy to you when you were young, and now you've got it stuck in your head and that's all you can think about, rattling around in there. We can tell ourselves so much BS. This is where having a coach by your side is critical. Somebody to call you on that BS, get you back on track with your blinders on, going down the road with your headlights on, focused, and tell you to knock it off and change the thoughts. Okay, facts. Here's another tip. I want you to go back to the facts. When you're feeling this fear of failure and you've asked yourself, okay, what's it based on? Is it based on facts or is it on BS? I want you to go back and remember the facts. Is it really true that no one's going to want to buy your product or service? No. That's not really true. There is a market out there for everybody. There is plenty of business to go around. Is it really true that everything you've ever tried or done has been a complete and dismal failure? No, that's not true either. Remind yourself of all the successes you've had. Remind yourself of your capabilities. We are not programmed to do this, by the way, especially as women. We are told to be humble, to be kind, to be small, to be quiet. As kids, we're taught to be quiet. I'm sorry. This is the time for you to think back of the badass that you are, all the things you've accomplished, your capabilities. Remind yourself of those clients you have blessed, how much easier you have made their lives. And I want you to let those memories bring you confidence and happiness and focus, because let me tell you something, that's a ripple effect throughout the whole entire world. The world. I'm not exaggerating. When I think that my work doesn't make any difference, I think to myself, okay, who was the last client that said they really loved working with me and had a 500% increase in their weekly income? Okay, what does that mean for that person? That person has more income to work with to grow their business, more people they can bless. Those people are feeling blessed, probably maybe they're growing their businesses, or they're getting accomplished what they want to accomplish, and they're going out and they're blessing more people. That's the ripple effect of your work. So when you think for 1 minute that what you're doing doesn't matter, oh, my friend, everything we do in this world has a ripple effect. And so you have blessed people that you don't even know. Okay, here's another tip. Now, when I'm thinking, all right, this could be the best idea I've ever had, this could be the worst idea I've ever had, I think through the worst case scenario. I just go ahead and I'm a planner. I like to just walk through things. So I go ahead and I walk through it. Just go ahead and do it. Don't spend a lot of time on it. But walk yourself through the worst case scenario. Like I did that. I don't know why I'm so mobile today. It's crazy. Are you, first of all, are you going to be able to handle what comes along in the worst case scenario? Probably so. And then ask yourself, am I giving this situation more power than it really deserves? That's a good question to ask. My clients will ask me, well, what if everybody says no? Well, okay, what if everybody says no? That's probably not going to happen, but let's walk through it. What if nobody wants to buy my products? Well, okay, let's walk through it. We're going to make some adjustments. We're going to try again. What if everybody says yes and I can't keep up with demand and I'm fully booked and I have no time on my schedule, or my inventory is completely sold out? Well, you know what? Worse things have happened, but let's work through it together and come up with some solutions. Most of the crap we worry about is never going to happen anyway, right? So go ahead, let your brain walk through the worst case scenario. Feel it, plan for it. It will make you feel more calm. You can tell your brain to just shut it, that's actually not going to happen. But if it does, I'm okay. And I don't know what to do about it. Then this is the final thing I want you to do. And this is actually the most important thing, something my grandmother taught me. Learn that whatever comes, good, bad, fail, success, take notes. Even the successes, take notes, assess it, learn from it, make adjustments. Being a confident business owner means that you take action. You take action knowing that you're going to learn if you fail, and you're going to learn if you succeed. And as my grandmother told me, the only time we really fail is when we do not see the lesson in the failure. It's the truth. She was a really wise woman, and she was a maniac on the golf course, and she liked to chug whiskey, and I loved her dearly. Okay, my friends, do not let the fear of failure cause you to fail. It is a self-fulfilling prophecy. Life is. So I want you to focus on taking action. Action brings, what was it? Clarity. Action brings clarity. The more messy action you take, the more spaghetti you throw at the wall, the more you're going to learn, the closer you're going to be to that success. And as I say every week, I hope these tips have helped you. I want to know what you think. I want to know what you'd like to hear more of. I want to know what's going on in that head of yours. Do you want to hear more about business? Do you want to hear more about mindset? Do you have something that you're struggling with? And if you don't want anybody to know about it, totally okay. DM me, email me, contact me through my website. My goal is to bring value to you, make a difference for you, and be of service. And if you're loving this content, I want you to save it into your favorites and create your own library of awesome training videos of mine and everybody else's that you follow, so you could go back and listen to them anytime. And here's what I want you to do now. I've got a passel. Is that a word? A boatload. How about that? Of free resources and a few low-cost guides that you can grab, chock full of great information that I created just for you guys to help you build your businesses. Go to tracybeavers.com/resources. Check out everything. Help yourself to whatever looks good. It's my goal to help you grow your business. I know that Jill is going to post that in the comments on Facebook and Instagrammers. The link is in my bio. YouTube. The link is in my bio as well. I'll also put it in the show notes on YouTube. And I say this every single week. I think you guys know what I'm going to say. Don't go it alone. Being an entrepreneur is hard. We just talked about one of the hardest things today about being an entrepreneur, and it's that fear of failure, that just pops up when you're thinking about doing something new, or when you've got it all planned and you're getting ready to birth that baby, and you're like, here's my baby to the world, and you're just hoping the whole world goes, oh, that's the kid's baby, right? And some days everybody wants to buy what you're selling, and then other days, crickets. Nobody can remember your name. And if you think you're alone, I am here to tell you every single week, you're not. And if you want more business strategy, guidance, and ideas to grow your business and your income, get visibility without paid ads, organize your schedule into a schedule that actually serves you, increasing your income like my client did from $500 a week to $2,500 a week, 500% increase consistently now in only 30 days. Reach out to me, set that free info call. Let's talk about coaching with me. Let's talk about what that looks like. Let's talk about how much it costs. Let's get all your fears and your questions out of the way, and we will see if we are a good fit for each other. I want you to have a great balance of the week and weekend. And remember, I say this all the time, when one of us rises, we all rise. So we have got to keep cheering each other on. Okay, my friends, I am going to go and check the comments. Instagram, I see my friend Mary Stover. Thank you so much for being here, Mary. Your boys are the cutest. All right, I'm going to check the comments from Facebook. So somebody said, woohoo, I caught you live. Yay, I don't know who that is. It says Facebook user. Jill's here. Jill's awesome. She's my awesome assistant. Somebody said, I just want to pop in and say hello. I'll come back for the replay. Awesome. I love that. There is no shame in a replay game. Do you guys know how much replay stuff I do? It's just better for my schedule. And that's what I want for you. If you're on your live with me, I love that. If you can't do it, do the replay. Save the video and listen to it while you're folding laundry, while you're walking the dog, while you're washing the car, while you're driving to wherever. Somebody said, great question. It used to be, I don't know exactly what that means. Okay. Hello. Glad I was able to join. Stacia Archer Clark is here. Love it. Somebody said, loving this live, just got here. Yes. Those thoughts. So those thoughts, man, you got to control your thoughts, because you can go down a spiral staircase of slippery slope thoughts that end up with you not doing anything. Somebody said, powerful. Action brings clarity. Yes. Y'all write that down. I didn't make that up. That is not news. That is not new for me. I didn't make that up. I can't claim it. But I'll tell you what, I remember it whenever I'm like, what do I do next? Okay, I get into action, and then I can figure it out. All right. Love it. Jackie says, hey, Jackie, good to see you. Jackie's a friend from junior high, y'all. Oh, blast from the past. The antidote to fear is action. Yes, Jackie is so right. Okay, guys. Have a great rest of the day. I hope the sun is shining where you are. Today is a cloudy, gross day. Tomorrow should be better. I will see you next week. I don't know what the topic is because I can't remember, but we will get together next week and we will talk about all things business and all the truth bombs. And we're going to get you on track, get you where you want to go. Talk to you soon.